Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about a new topic, geometry. Now a picture is visible here. Now look at the picture and answer the following questions. How many sides and vertices does the greenhouse have? Count the sides and vertices and write down. What is the shape of the part of the greenhouse where jasmines are grown? Next question is, what is the shape of the part where orchids are grown? The next question is, the shape of the marigold plantation is the same as the face of a cuboid. Is this statement true or false? Write down the answers and submit it to me. Today we are going to learn about point, line segment, ray and a line. First we are going to learn about point. Point represents a position in a space. This is a point. We represent a point by using a dot. We represent it by a dot and we label it as capital A, B or C. We use capital letters to denote it, and a point has no size. Next, we are going to learn about line segment. Now consider 2 points A and B. Find the ways to reach B from A. We can reach like this or like this or like this. The shortest distance to reach a point from another point is called as line segment. This is the shortest distance between A and B. The shortest distance between any 2 points is called line segment. A line segment has a fixed length. If I measure, we will get the length. So, a line segment has fixed length and we write line AB as AB and a line upon it. We write line AB as like this. Write AB in capital letters and put a line above it. Next we are going to learn about ray. Now keep the point A as it is and extend the point B. The point A is same and the point B is extended. So this is called as ray. We write ray AB as write AB and put an arrow mark above it. We should read it as ray AB. For a ray, one point is fixed and other point will be going on. We have one fixed point for ray, but for a line segment we have two fixed points. The fixed points are point A and point B. For a ray we have only one fixed point, that is point A. The example for ray is torchlight. Next we are going to learn about line. For a ray we extended the point B alone, but for a line we are going to extend point A and B. Both the points are extended here. So this is called as line. We should write line AB as like this. Put AB and put a double-sided arrow mark above it. We should read it as line AB. In this line we don't have starting point and we don't have ending point. Point is just to represent a position in a space. It has no size and it is represented by dot and it is labeled by capital letter. Here line segment has two endpoints, that is point A and point B. Line segment is shortest distance between 2 points. A ray is, we have a starting point and we don't have ending point. For a line we do not have starting point and ending point. Next we are going to solve exercise 3.1. The first one is count as instructed. Count total number of line segments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 line segments. This is one line segment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 line segments. Next one is total number of rays. Count how many rays are here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So the total number of rays is 7. The second question is draw and name two line segments, lines and rays. Line segments means it should have starting point and ending point. We have to draw two line segments. I have drawn two line segments, that is AB. This will be CD. Next we have to draw lines. Lines means it don't have starting point and ending point. This is line XY and this is line AB. Next we have to draw ray. A ray means it has a starting point and no ending point. This is ray BC. This is ray EF because it has a starting point and no ending point. Here also it has a starting point E and no ending point. The third question is choose the most appropriate option in each case. Give reasons for your choices. The first question is which of these has a fixed length? Which will have a fixed length? That is line segment. Line segment will have both starting point and ending point, so it will be having fixed length. So the answer is line segment. Next, PQ is a dash. Now PQ is given, we have to find what it is. It is a line because a line has no starting point and no ending point, it goes on. So the answer is line. Next, how many line segments can be formed by joining the dots in each of the given sets? Here we have dots. We have to join the dots to form line segments and write down how many line segments do we get. So join the lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So number of line segments equal to 15. Thank you, students.